Stay ahead of the game with the MOJO. We got picks, hot takes, all the info. Mo dropping stats, crunching numbers, that's the vibe. Joe say what he see and feel, gon' decide. If you ain't tuning in, throw a flag on the play. It's going down over here the MOJO way.
I'm ready. We went from Stu Pickles last week to SpongeBob. How old was SpongeBob?
So I think about 1999.
Damn.
Yeah.
Are they still pumping out new episodes?
I'm pretty sure they are.
That is wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I sent someone a SpongeBob gift today.
Did you? Mm-hmm. That's nice.
He goes, no, I don't wanna. Or whatever it is. Plankton. I don't really feel like it, that one.
Yeah, I was looking for some good ones because Dan Rock texted me.
Ooh.
It's just some baloney.
Good old
Anyway, we are back. We're back in action. We had piss poor picks last week.
Yeah, not our best effort. Not our best effort.
The Monday night game is going on right now. If the Eagles lose, then I am under 500 for the week. Yep. If the Packers lose, you are under 500 for the week. So
I think if the Packers lose, we will be exactly tied in our picks because I'm up by one, or I was up by one last week.
I believe right now I am.
So we could be neck and neck.
The
Packers better win.
Sorry, I am 6-7 right now.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
A lot to talk about. We'll start it off with a long-awaited sequel.
Yep.
To our beer of the week.
To our friend of the show, Tom Holland.
Shout out Tom.
Bureau. Now, Tom, you're an A-lister, but the first bureau we had was a F-lister.
What? F?
It was pretty low.
I mean, it wasn't the best, I'll be honest.
It took a long time.
Okay, and go ahead. Give a little...
Oh, no.
Well, Tom, things aren't looking much better right now.
Oh, no.
well, when that settles...
Tom, I even tapped it, too.
Well, was this in your pocket the whole time walking up here?
I was carrying them.
How many times did you tap it so I could tap it more?
3? Oh, no, Tom. It's not looking good. Son of a bitch.
Wow.
Tom,
that one was, honestly, it was worse.
Oh, my God. I didn't even notice it came out, too.
This one was worse than yours, and I tapped it like 15 times.
Wow. They were just at my mini fridge.
For how long?
When did I buy them? 2 weeks ago?
Well, I will clean this up momentarily.
Okay.
But for now, it's even funnier to just sip this in a fucking bottle. God. Well, I love that foam.
Pretty good foam. Pretty good foam.
Pretty good foam.
All right.
Pretty good foam.
Good Lord, I'm so sorry.
All right, that's okay. I'm gonna just get something to wipe this.
That's fine. That's fine. I can take it from here.
Just so this doesn't drip to the board.
Go for it. So I will say, of all the beers, both A and NA that we have had, we have never had one explode like that on us. And this is a twofer. This is 2 that exploded on us. They're in my mini fridge, and I've carried cans before, and this has not happened to me.
Honestly, it's weird that the more taps you give it, the worse the explosion is, apparently.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Good color. I don't hate it. You get my... Oh, you're really good at that. Were you ever a busboy?
In a past life, maybe. I will. I'll do a formal clean, but this is...
Yeah. Just to get it out of the way. I just got to get my little... I got to wipe my little fingies off because they're covered in bureau. Hold on. Oh, you take it from me. I got to wipe my little hands off. Oh, no, it was...
This was the best way to start a podcast.
So sorry.
I am so happy. Because really, you would think that this would be a bad thing, but it's so funny that when I tapped mine like 15 times, I just saw it overflowing and just fucking let it go. Here's what it is. Now that this is settled, there's a lot of foam in here. I want to give this an actual taste, but I'm just looking at Nothing But Foam down here.
I'm back. At least I don't want to get any of the equipment.
Nah, it's okay. I'll clean this later.
Okay. Wow, we'll do it live. We're back.
It's odd that
I'm back.
You're back. It's odd that the first Bureau we did was months ago.
Yep.
And this tastes similar. Doesn't it taste like copper?
It does. Sorry, I shouldn't have done that.
It's okay. Fuck your couch.
Yeah, it does taste similar.
Right?
Yeah.
It's got like a coppery taste to it.
Good throw. Yeah, it does. It tastes very similar.
Right?
Sorry, Tom.
Now, do you think that, I know he lives here now, but do you think that maybe the taste, because he was very involved in this process of making the Bureau.
Yeah.
Do you think it's maybe fit more for the Euro beer drinker? Maybe?
Yeah, that might be a good call. Maybe it's like
because it has a distinct taste, and he's like worked very closely with the manufacturers for this, and he loves it. So I'm thinking maybe it's either just his taste or maybe it's a Euro kind of taste.
Mm-hmm. We'll have to ask him.
I would love to. Friend of the show, Tom Holland.
I'll ask Jess to tag him in the next Instagram post.
But I would say, again, it's another non-alcoholic option, Bureau. Just give them a shot. You might like it.
You might.
We don't love it. But
don't love it. I would say the day, best day was better. All of them.
Yeah.
And also the Oktoberfest from last week.
Which you forgot to take. But I did I did actually like those. I thought that was going to be more of like a pumpkin thing. Mm-hmm. But they were pretty good. So anyway.
Excellent.
That was
you're the most adventurous beer of the week. Yes.
I can't wait to watch that back. Oh, shit. Alrighty. That was just so funny. Man, all right. The week that was, 10.
Week 10.
Already. Yow. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thursday night game. I watched none of this and clearly missed nothing. The Broncos beat the Raiders 10-7. Alex was texting me and was saying that you missed absolutely nothing.
This may have been, and I'm not joking, I'm not being hyperbolic, the worst football game in the history of the National Football League. It was so bad.
Yeah.
It was so bad. I watched a quarter and a half, and I couldn't. I was like, nope. Now, the Thursday night games haven't been terrible, but this is a throwback to the old Thursday night poop fests.
This was your father's Thursday night game.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, too. As we get further into the season, is this gonna be the trend again? Because
I think so.
Teams are tired and injured and shit.
Yep, they're starting to pile up. It's a long season, and you're starting to get to week 10, and some teams haven't had byes yet, and I think that's a good observation.
A stink fest in the AFC West.
Oh, it was so bad. I know our friend Bo Nix had another not great game, but the defense is really good. They have like 1 million sacks.
Yeah.
And I think he is 28th or 29th in the league in EPA, expected points average or something like that, when he has a clean pocket. I think I sent you that stat.
Yeah.
So he's bad. He's not good when he's dropping back in a clean pocket with time to throw.
This is reminiscent of, I think, either last year's Chiefs team. Is that the team? Was it 2 years ago Philly team or last year's Chiefs team that we said they're playing with fire?
Oh, right. I think it was
or was
the
it
Phillies team 2 years ago. The Phillies,
they're playing with fire. They're winning.
Yeah.
But not pretty.
Yeah. Yep.
It's going to catch up to them.
And that one definitely did. Even the Vikings from last year we said wasn't sustainable, but the Eagles one specifically stands out to me.
Yeah, and they crashed and burned big time.
Mm-hmm.
Big time. But anyway, the Broncos improved to, I believe, 8-2, and the Raiders fall to
2 and
why do I have to download this? 2-7.
2-7. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah, the Broncos are still leading that division. I think they're still second in the AFC. I mean, it's theirs to lose. The Chiefs are a distant third right now, but the Chargers are right behind them at 7-3. So, it's theirs to lose.
It's interesting. I don't know why I picked against them either. I think because of Joe Alt. We kind of harped on the Joe Alt thing last week.
Yes, both tackles are down. Slater and Alt.
Excuse me. Yeah, we'll get into that. Moving on to the Sunday game. We had a Berlin game back overseas yet again after, I think, about a week by or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
The Colts pulled this one out in overtime, 31-25. We both picked the Falcons.
I know.
We lost faith in Daniel Jones last week.
No, he didn't have a great game.
He did not.
But Jonathan Taylor returned to MVP form.
Right.
Had like an 83-yard touchdown or something insane and kind of saved their butts. Although, I will give Daniel Jones credit. It was 3rd and 21 on the last drive of regulation, and he ran for a 19-yard gain, which put them into 4th and 2, and they got it. And then they kicked the field goal to tie it.
Daniel Jones may have not had the best career with the Giants, but when he played Washington, he ran all over us. He can go.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if people really look at him as a running type, but, man, against us,
he had a nice visual.
He made it work.
He had a nice visual in this game with the bloody mouth. You know, when you tell your dentist that you floss every day. It doesn't matter. You floss every day. You floss once. Blood everywhere. When I go to the dentist.
What is that though? Is it? Do the dentists say that because you're not flossing? They're like,
one time, I kid you not, I flossed from one visit to the next. I went to that dentist. I'll make sure you floss more. I floss all the time.
Every fucking day.
Every day. Still blood. Still blood. I don't know what they expect from me. Really get in there.
I don't know. The back ones hurt the most because I don't know if they're just too tight. Do you have your wisdom teeth?
They're gone. But I got them out
all
late.
4?
I got them out late. I was older when I got them out.
How old?
Close to 21.
Okay. Well,
do you still have yours?
My top 2 are in. The bottoms never came in.
Okay, that's a thing.
But there's a piece of me that for the last few years I've wanted to get the top ones out. Because every now and then I'll get headaches.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's...
Yep, mine gave me those.
Not all the time, but during some growth spurts, I guess, it does that. And I get these migraines and shit, and I wonder how much tension is being put on my head and whatnot.
Yeah, it was weird when they were finally gone. I was like, oh, they're gone. Like, I don't get those anymore.
Damn.
The recovery was not fun. It's the older you get, the less fun it is. Not that it's fun ever, but yeah.
Fuck. I also don't love the idea of getting put under.
But only 2 isn't bad. Have you ever gone under anesthesia?
Last year I did because I had to have the endoscopy.
Right.
And it obviously you don't fucking remember, but the whole thing freaked me out. I did not love that. Have you been put under more than just that time? Yeah,
for my knee surgeries.
Oh yeah.
Yep. All I remember is they gave me bubble gum. So I was a teenager. And I remember saying, it smells so bad, and then I was out. I don't remember my wisdom teeth coming out. But I had all 4 taken out. If you only have 2 taken out, it's probably not as bad as a recovery. That'll be fine.
I don't know, maybe. I'm still hesitant about doing it. I don't know.
That's fair.
I remember I don't know if they told me to count back. I think she told me to count back from 100. I was expecting her to say count back from 10.
Yeah.
She said 100, and I don't fucking maybe got to 92 out, and then I wake up. Obviously, this is like what happens when you get put out. I wake up in a different room, like the whole thing freaked me out.
Yeah, Braden was feisty after his tonsils. Like he was angry. Because some people wake up very angry. He woke up very angry.
I just woke up like. Oh, that was weird. Like, I don't like it.
You're in a different planet. Yeah, it's
weird. Yeah, it's just like, who knows how long of time went by. I remember, like, when I was there, I had to call Mel to be like, right before I was going to go, because they told me I was waiting for a long time. And they're like, okay, well, we got to do an endoscopy, blah, blah, right? And I was like, fuck, like, no one even knows I'm in the hospital.
Oh, wow, that's right now. Wow, I didn't realize that. Damn,
no one knew I was in the hospital. No. It was like, unfortunately, it was like more of a random thing.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, well, now I have to call somebody to let them know I'm going under.
Yep.
I called, no answer. I'm like, fuck. what did I do? I called again, no answer. I'm like, well, I tried. She called me back, but I usually don't double up on phone calls or anything.
That's how you know it's serious.
Yeah. If you see me twice in a row, something's up. But
right.
well, I could have just. That would have been awful on her, though. She would have been like, and he called me twice.
Imagine. Oh, my God.
Jesus.
Oh, my God.
All right, moving on to the 1 o'clock games. The Chicago Bears over the New York Giants 24-20. Wow. The Giants stat. All right, obviously the news today was Brian Daboll got fired.
Yeah.
There was a stat last night that the Giants have blown four. I don't know if it was just specifically on the road. It was 4 games on the road, leading by 10 or more. And they went through the percentages earlier on something I was watching of, like their win percentage during the game was a couple times in the 90s. Obviously, the Broncos game.
Oh, yeah.
It was like 92, 98, and they lose.
Yep.
And this was another example of that. I was just saying, too, when that game came up yesterday, I go, the Bears are so fucking fraudulent.
Wow. You know, it's funny you say that because I had a similar thought, not about the Bears, when I saw the score. I remember thinking, the Giants will probably blow this game. And they did. I was like, because I was already looking at my scores.
Yep.
I mean, my record, and I could already see it going in the wrong direction. My picks. And I was like, that one will be fine. And, turned out to be okay.
I noticed a trend all season long. My early picks, my early game picks are terrible. My late picks, 4 o'clock through Sunday night and Monday night, are usually pretty good. So it evens out. Jackson Dart got a concussion in this game.
Yep.
Brian Daboll gets fired. And then you brought up that earlier, too, what we had talked about a few weeks ago, where these teams draft quarterbacks.
Yep.
And then the coach gets fired mid-season, just like the Titans, or after the season, like the Bears and the Patriots, right? This is a problem because Daboll could have, no offense, Daboll could have got fired at the end of last season.
Reminds me of, did you really think he was going to make it the entire year with Russell Wilson as his quarterback? Come on.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand it. I just think that if you're a team that's looking in the first round, obviously it's going to be towards the top half of the draft.
Yep.
And you're like, we need a quarterback.
Yep.
You also need to evaluate well ahead of time because by the start of the playoffs, you already know where you fell, right? Because you're not in the playoffs. You already know where your seed's going to be. Evaluate your entire coaching staff because if you're like, we need a quarterback, we're going to see who we can get in the first round potentially. Is this coaching staff going to be around for this year and beyond? Or is it like, we don't really know? Like with the Giants, they knew Daboll was probably not going to work out.
Yep.
They knew last year, they're like, well, we're going to give him another year. Okay, great. Now you got Jackson Dart, who has to start over again. I just think you're doing these young quarterbacks. You're blowing a year. And these are young quarterbacks that are starting their rookie year. So it's already difficult.
Yeah.
And now you're making it even more difficult.
Right.
I will say, though, the Giants' job has to be one of the most attractive jobs.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know who else is going to be open, but...
Right. I mean, that defensive front looks really good. Jackson Dart seems to be the real deal, but I did say a few weeks ago that kid has got to get down or he's going to kill himself, and he has already been evaluated for a concussion 4 times this year.
Not great.
Not great at all. Dude, get down.
I think he'll learn that. Sometimes you get quarterbacks that it takes a little while to learn that, but
yeah. Yep.
You got Scadaboo, you got Malik, you have a good D line, you have Jackson. I mean, it's in New York, New Jersey. But I think it's just going to be one of the more attractive jobs. Do you think?
What do you think?
What are you thinking?
What do you think? Are we thinking the same thing?
All right, ready? One, two, three.
Bill Belichick. Nice. Nice. Nice.
I mean,
yeah.
It's if it wasn't going to be the Cowboys last year,
right? He loves the Giants. He has an affinity for them.
Oh, I see why.
He was a DC there for 2 Super Bowl wins. I mean, you're gonna run off into the sunset. You got a quarterback already there. You got a good defense. I believe there's some good block pieces there. The only problem is Joe Shine, their GM. You know, is he gonna? Because they said he's gonna lead the search for a new coach. Is he gonna be okay with that? Or would he lose his job if Belichick came in? But if you're looking for a big splash,
man,
yeah, they just won this weekend. I think they beat Stanford. So we'll see.
Yeah, and I think he's. Excuse me. I think he is getting a little bit of a bad rap in college because it's his first year and whatnot. I mean,
it's also so weird, different now.
Yeah,
I mean, it's different. It's different from the NFL in general. But then you get the portal and the money now, the NIL and all that. Is it better? I don't know. I'm not a big college guy, so I can't say. But I think that would be a nice little landing spot for him. But he has to get a good coaching staff, and it seems like Matt Patricia's doing okay in Ohio State. So I don't know if he'd go with him.
I wonder. I think he's obviously going to focus more on the defense. It's going to be one of those things where he has to hire the right offensive mind. To just say, go.
And don't take Josh McDaniels.
Situationally, here's where we're at.
This
is what we're going to do. Run the off. Just go.
Yeah.
And they have pieces.
They do.
I think that's, I don't know.
Be attractive. It'll definitely be a conversation this offseason.
For show. Moving on, another divisional battle. The Buffalo Bills went to Miami and lost 30-13.
They sure did.
Now, this was reminding me, outside of, I think they had a bunch of starters out too, but this was reminding me a little bit of the struggles New England used to have with Brady, even going down to Miami, like later in the season and whatnot. So they obviously didn't show up very well, but they did have some injuries. They had some guys out, so
they did. Josh Allen threw an interception in the end zone, which he does from time to time. They missed a 2-point conversion that would have made it a 1-score game. I think they're really missing Matt Collins bad. He was their leading touchdown scorer last year, a wide receiver, and he's with us now, and he's been really coming on lately. But yeah, division games are tough on the road. The Dolphins fired their GM, so they're a little plucky. And that's why I'm not looking past this Thursday night game, because anytime you play a divisional team, it's tricky.
Yeah, it's definitely because you play them twice a year, every year. You know you know you're familiar with the other team, but I mean, good win by Miami. Buffalo. Again, it's a divisional game, but like not a great performance.
A good look. The Dolphins, I think, a lot of the Dolphins' losses, well, maybe not a lot of them, but they've been close-ish. I don't know. It's tricky. I'm not sure how to read into it, but I think the Bills definitely took a dive on my power rankings. I'll say that much.
I mean, after last week, yeah, they had to. They had to a little bit. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure who the Bills have next. I like to not look at the schedule too much. Sometimes I just see it.
Yeah, I got you. It's not us.
No, because you guys got the Jets, right, on Thursday night?
Yep.
Yeah. Yikes. We'll see what happens with that. Moving on. The Ravens over the Vikings, 27-19. I did pick the Ravens in this game.
Only one game out of that division lead.
That's crazy, though.
Yep.
They were sitting, at 1-5.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago. And here they are. Who would have thought? Everybody, apparently. Because they said they had a 55% chance of winning the
I know,
division.
right? I still had them as my division winner. AFC winner, I guess. I didn't lose hope. I mean, they were just too good. They really got decimated by injuries, so it seems like they're coming around. They had the bye at the good time. They fixed the mistake of playing Cooper Rush. I still don't know what they were thinking. Right. And who did Vikings? So yeah, JJ, and they were leading that for a little bit, but it's too much
at home. But I almost feel like you got to cut JJ some slack because of last season, and then also the beginning of this season.
Yeah,
he wasn't playing, so this is kind of like sophomore year, but freshman reps kind of thing.
Yeah, it is kind of like his. I don't agree. We talked before about this being his rookie year, but it is, play wise,
yes, for sure. He's been with the team, but
it's
still on the field reps that he's got to get.
Yeah.
This next game, oh man, it pains me. I wish I had taken the Jets coming off the bye at home. I don't know why I picked the Browns.
I know.
Jets win 27-20.
I think it was because they traded away their two best players on defense. But, you know, it was like the coach, the post-fired bump. You get the post-bump of
Losing.
no one believes in us. We lost our best players.
Well, and also Garrett Wilson's now going to be out
That
for,
is true.
I don't even know how long, a few weeks.
3 to 4 weeks, I think they said. It's not he doesn't need surgery. I didn't see that. They only threw for 40 yards in this game. And they had 2 special teams touchdowns. So
It's like they also had a game that they had negative 10 passing yards, right?
It's weird.
I don't get it either.
And Dylan Gabriel may have thrown the worst pass I've ever seen in my life in this game.
Oh no, I don't think
it was like Judy over the middle, perfect line, like cleared out, perfect, just dirted it.
Now, is Shador hurt?
He was for our game, but I don't know.
Like, what are we doing?
What are we doing? He's terrible. He's terrible.
He's not good, bro. I'm sorry.
And he's short.
At least Shador would get people excited, right? Every little thing he does is going to be magnified, but probably in a good way to get some hope with the Browns.
And my main question here is, too, we talk about openings, head coach openings. Stefanski?
He's got to be gone. Come on.
Hot seat. I don't know why I don't know why he's gotten so much leash. Maybe because they didn't quite blame him for the whole Deshaun thing. Deshaun Watson. Yeah.
But I mean, how long has he been there?
He's
5 years? 4 years?
Going on, yeah.
5?
I mean, COVID, for sure he was there because he got COVID. I remember an AVP coach for him, so maybe 2019. He's been there for a while now.
I think it's time. I mean, I don't know. What are we doing? This is becoming the Marvin Lewis, but worse, really, because at least the Bengals were like that mid-tier team.
And I will say, though, if he does go, between him and Dayball, that's 2 good offensive coordinators who are going to be available because Dayball helped Josh Allen become Josh Allen with Buffalo. So, just saying.
Man.
Just saying.
Maybe Belichick will bring him back as his OC.
Oh, shit, actually. That's not a... Well, no, duh.
They wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But
the Cowboys did that. Not OC, but their whole head coach is like a couple of years ago with McCarthy. He was like one of their defensive guys.
Really?
Yeah, I forget his name. But that has happened before. Maybe not the very next year.
No. But it would just be funny.
Yeah.
If Belichick took the job and be like, yeah, you want to be the OC?
Want to come back?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'd do it.
I mean, the players, I think, obviously like Dayball.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything negative about him. Mm-hmm. Anyway, you got the Jets. Are you guys at home? No, you're in New York.
For Thursday night, we'll be at home.
Oh, you are at home?
Yeah. And Dayball was part of his coaching tree, Belichick's coaching tree in New England. So.
Right.
Yeah, but we'll be at home. I thought I was on the road as well, but I double-checked, and it's at home.
Interessante.
Yeah.
The next game was your game. The Patriots go down to Tampa, get a win 28-23. Not to be that guy, but it wasn't as close as the score said because it was a late touchdown that was just kind of like garbage time.
Yep.
I will say this. You might think I'm crazy. This was a more impressive win than when you beat Buffalo. And not just because Buffalo lost yesterday. It was because it was a divisional game. Not to take anything away from it, but those games could go either way because you play each other twice a year, every year.
Right.
This was a bigger game because they came off a bye.
And you're on the road.
You're on the road. This was a bigger win, I think, for the Patriots.
I like that. Now we can say it is nice because you know what would have happened if we lost the whole. Oh, you lost to the one team you played. You lost, and like you said, we handled them pretty well. Outside of a rookie mistake by Drake throwing an interception. Well, it's funny because I say rookie mistake or a young mistake, but Josh Allen also did it today. Yesterday,
it's gonna happen. He did too much on that play.
Yeah, he
was
did
doing
say
too much.
he would throw it again, which I don't. I kind of like that mentality. He just said he needs to throw it better. But the guy who intercepted it made a really good play because the guy who intercepted it wasn't covering the guy. He threw
No. It was. I think that it was a good play on the defense, but I don't think that it was even going to be caught by whoever was throwing to. I think it was going to be deflected or something anyway. It was not a real good situation.
No, you also just need to know the situation. You're up by 5. A chip shot field goal turns into a 1-score game. An 8-point game, which is obviously touchdown, 2-point convert. You just need to know the score. You just need to know it. You just need to know.
Right.
Thankfully, the defense came up with a big stop after that, and that was that. But yeah, another really good game. I don't know. Did you watch any of it? Some of it?
All of it. Yeah.
That throw. I don't know if you saw the all-22 shot of it, but the throw to Williams was like amazing.
Yeah.
He was like off his back. It's like his foot he had like 1 foot in the air and he just flick, boom, gone. It was nuts. That throw was amazing.
And Booty didn't play.
No.
He just seems like, early in the season was one thing because of new OC and shit and new coaching staff. He just seems so comfortable and confident in this offense. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's really there's no holes there.
No, and it's like he's like raising everyone's up to his level. And some of the throw to Diggs on the fourth and was like, wow, like perfect spot. But Diggs made an amazing play on that too.
Yeah.
The toe tapper.
Well, that play call in the red zone there,
the kneel
must have been infuriating for you.
I don't understand the first play. It's weird because Maye said he was trying to score. I'm like, it didn't look like he was trying to score when he kneeled down. Like I was like a quarterback sneak that wasn't
turned his back or something.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is he doing over here?
But then he ran it again, and then they ran it again.
Yeah. And Stevenson, obviously, he's hurt. Terrell Jennings is hurt, the guy we got from the practice squad. So we're down to four. Obviously Gibson. So I think we had our fourth guy in there, DeErnest Johnson, I think, from the Browns a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So that was rough. But they made it work. And they thankfully they had a nice, really, really nice throw. But if they didn't get that and they did that kneel down and first down, that would have been real second guessing that whole decision.
It was weird.
It was weird.
When the ball was in the air, Mel was sitting next to me. She goes, "Are you kidding?" And then she saw the catch and she's like, then she's celebrating. I mean, it was just kind of
It did look like he overthrew him, but he made an amazing catch. He just has a really nice touch on the ball. I don't know what it is. Even the late throw to Matt Collins, that deep ball. As soon as he let that go, I was like, boom, he's got it.
Oh yeah,
he nailed it.
But that's the thing. It's like I said this last week. They just spread the ball out so well. Yeah, all their guys are getting.
McDaniels is scheming them open like crazy.
Yeah,
and Hunter Henry didn't have. We were at an event, so we didn't get. We watched it, but it was you're talking to people, it was a little distracting. So we actually rewatched it when we got home because we're like, did Hunter Henry even have a catch? But he had 2 or 3 that we didn't even realize because but he spreads it around. The defense played well. Right. Really well, really, for them. I think Baker did miss some throws. I don't know if he's nursing something or if he's having a couple down weeks, but I'll take it.
Godwin was out. Evans obviously out. I mean, so he's down a couple weapons there. So I don't know if that played a factor. I mean, it did come off the bye, but
that's true. And they had that late offensive PI, the pick play, which I immediately knew was a pick play. You don't get that open. And also, if you're gonna pick a guy, make it look like an accident. Don't lower your shoulder and run right into him. You really want to make it that obvious.
Right.
And there really weren't that many flags thrown, which was nice. It's this is all around a good game. Like you said, it was probably the best win of the season so far.
I think so. I mean, again, injuries aside from Tampa's standpoint, it's just going on the road, off a bye to a perennial playoff team like the Bucs, I think is a statement win. Yeah. That was the game, other than the Bills, that was the game that people were going to say, are they real or are they just beating up the bums?
Oh, and it was the first time since Randy Moss in 98, I think, that there were 3 touchdowns scored by rookies of over 50 yards in the same game. Obviously, Randy Moss is one person. In this game, it was Henderson and Williams that did it, 2 and 3. Which is great. Because we definitely those are 2 guys we didn't have last year, and we didn't. I don't think we have. I don't even know what our longest play was from scrimmage last year. Probably 30 yards.
Yeah, not much was happening there with that offense.
No. And the Bills losing, so now we're a couple games up in the division. And I said at the beginning of this year, 11 is our ceiling, and we're pretty close.
I know you're right there with the Jets looming on Thursday.
I know, trap game.
It could be
Thursday night, short week. At least it's at home.
But I'm not anticipating it.
Me either.
I'm not anticipating that. But, stranger things have happened.
That is true.
The Dolphins just beat the Bills, so who knows? The Panthers at home getting beat by the Saints 17-7. We can't figure out the Panthers. We cannot figure them out.
I think I'm 0-10 on my picks with that.
They win 30-0. They get blown out 30-0. Like, we cannot figure them out. Then they beat the Packers and they lose at home to the Saints. Like, what?
Yep.
What's going on?
Yeah. Yep.
What's going on with the Panthers?
I have no idea. I mean, they beat the Jets 12-6. And then they had a great week because they did the two pump, and then they had a funny video where Keegan Michael talked to them on like Zoom.
Oh,
or something.
really?
Yeah, talking about the pumps, and they're like having a great time, and then they lay a giant egg.
Even last week when they beat, now granted, I'm not taking anything away from the win, but the offense only put up 16 points in that game, right? 16-13. So we can give some credit to the defense, but I don't know how much credit I'm giving to the offense here. You beat the Jets 13-6.
Yeah.
You beat the Packers 16-13.
Yep.
You lost this. I mean, you're not really putting up a lot of points here.
No, and that was, again, I don't want to hark back to the Patriots, but that was us last year when I remember we beat the Bengals that first game of the season, like 16-10 or 16-13. And everyone was so excited, and some of the post-game shows I listened to were like, you can't do this every week. It's not going to work
right.
out. This is not going to happen. And then, obviously, things went off the rails. And you're kind of seeing that here. Like, you have to score more than 20 points a game to have a shot. And you can't stop a team every week. But good on the Saints and their rookie quarterback getting a win. That's fun.
What do they do with Bryce Young? He's on a rookie deal. You got to give him another year.
Give him one more year, I guess. Continue to put pieces around him. Seems like they like their coach and they're building something. Like they're still hovering around 500. If they make it to the playoffs, you got to say it's been a successful year.
Yeah,
right?
I don't see them making.
Yeah, I don't know if he's setting the world on fire, but I don't know.
I don't know.
It's like you said. You've said it a million times. Can you do better than him? I don't know. Probably.
And I would say that because he's still on a rookie deal going like next year, they're going to have to just give him a shot.
Or maybe they can just give him like a bridge deal. Not like this huge, insane thing, but will he take that? Who knows? But do you really want to start over again? I don't know.
Well, there's another quarterback looming out there. We'll get to him.
Mm-hmm.
The Texans over the Jaguars at home, 36-29. Davis Mills fills in for C.J. Stroud, who got a concussion last week. Mm-hmm. The Sharps knew it again because they were favored in this game after C.J. was out, and I said they were favored last week and they lost, and I picked against them. I'm going to pick against them again. And it's the fucking Jaguars again.
And the line did shift from them being favored to the Jaguars being favored by 1.
Oh, did it?
And then it shifted to the Jaguars being favored by 1.5. Because I saw it on Wednesday that the Jags were favored by 1. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm taking that because I'm pretty sure Stroud's going to be out. So I took him favored by 1, and then 20 minutes later it was 1.5. I'm like, oh, good. I got in. I got the half point.
Right.
Awesome. And I did it in the bozo. This is my pick, the Jags. Fucking idiot. And then they're winning by 1 million, but this is like they're like the Giants. It's like the third time I've done this. So I'm watching the game, and then after the Patriots game, it went right to the ending of that game. So they score, the Texans, after going like 95 yards.
Yep.
And I sent a text joke to the bozo chat, like, oh, hashtag push, because there was they were winning by 1. So like, good, I'll just make nothing.
Right.
And then they fumbled it in return for a touchdown.
It was awful.
It was so bad.
It was awful.
So bad.
It was like the Raiders game, but worse when
the Mac.
Well, that one too. Actually, now I'm saying it. The Geno, the bat down. From last week, but the Mac Jones, that was the ultimate worst way to end a game. But this was similar. Yeah. That was very similar. So. The Jags, I still can't figure them out either. I think they're semi-fraudulent.
I think we have to start having that conversation about Trevor Lawrence. Is he bad? I think he might be bad.
The problem was with that class, he is the only remaining starter from that class. Mm-hmm. And I think because that class was historically bad, and he was still a starter,
they don't want to say 0-5.
Well, I just think that maybe it made him look better. Yeah. And then they got into a situation last offseason where it's, what do we do?
Right.
Can we do better, or are we going to bank on him? And they paid him.
Yeah. I think he might be bad.
He had a lot of hype coming out.
They're my division winner, and obviously that's not happening with the Colts, but he did. Yeah, he was one of those guys, and I'm getting tired of hearing the whole generational thing. It's just, enough is enough. I hear it every freaking year. And the only time that ever was true was Manning and Luck. Other than that,
Yeah.
I can't think of any generational guy who's been amazing. Amazing.
No. I
So-
mean, that's like the NBA seems to do that quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like
Yeah.
really,
Do you
in
remember-
recent memory, I could say, not recent, in my lifetime, LeBron had so much hype coming out that he actually managed to exceed
Which is insane.
that hype.
Because, yeah. I mean, do you remember Sebastian Telfair being on the cover of Sports Illustrated?
Oh, yeah.
Celtics legend.
Stephon Marbury, these are guys that were
Yeah.
highly touted.
Yeah. At least Marbury was like decent.
No, Marbury was good.
But not like-
Sebastian Telfair.
No.
Do you remember when he was on the Celtics? I used to say it all the time. I fucking hate Telfair.
Yeah.
I don't know why. There's just one guy I always had to hate on the
Probably
Celtics.
because of that, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like not his fault as a kid. But that's the insane thing about LeBron. But I guess it was just the most obvious thing ever when you're 6'9" and you move like you're 5'3". This is nuts.
But so many things could have, not to go harp on the basketball thing, but so many things could have happened. An injury or something. Like, look at Greg Oden. Greg Oden was a guy that they said was going to change the game. His career didn't really pan out that way. LeBron could have hit some major injury. He never did.
Yeah.
And he had so much hype. They put his freaking high school games on ESPN. Remember that when we were in high school?
Yeah.
They had his games on ESPN, and he somehow, with all that hype, managed to exceed expectations,
Yeah.
which is insane.
Imagine being a Blazers fan. Not only do you pass on Michael Jordan, you pass on Kevin Durant. Woof.
I mean, I understand it from the point of they had Clyde Drexler.
That's fair.
And Clyde was a very good player. So it's like,
Yeah.
I see it.
Or remember the Pistons? They took Darko Milicic or Carmelo.
That's right.
And all they needed was offense because they had the defense.
Oh, man. Wow, forgot about Darko. Yeah. And I mean, people shit on Carmelo, but man.
Oh, that offense-wise, he was great. And he had just won the championship, the NCAA. Those are some prime viewing years for us.
I
So
know.
I remember those all very, very clearly.
I know. It's not the same anymore because I don't have cable, so I don't watch basketball like I used to.
I can watch it on YouTube TV. Still can't watch Monday Night Football, but I can watch NBC
Still?
Sports Boston. Mm-hmm.
Still having issues
They're,
there?
they're giving a $20 credit. So I'm going to take that $20 credit, and the Patriots play Monday Night Football December 1st, and I will save it, and I will buy that ESPN package for 1 month if I have to with that credit,
God damn.
if it's still a thing. But yeah, NBC Sports Boston is on YouTube TV. And I think Fubo might have it too. Fubo TV might have it.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I'm able to watch the Celtics, which is nice.
I only pay for, technically I pay for Amazon, but I do it once a year, and I pay for Netflix. I think that's the only streaming service. And then ESPN, whenever I have to watch a fight, I buy it for a month and then I shut it down. But then
Pretty
I'll have
soon,
Paramount.
Yeah.
Thank God. I'll sign up for that.
Yeah, we have Netflix Peacock because I cancel every 3 months and they give it to me for $2 a month. I think that's it. Oh, and I had to buy Disney because Brandon wanted to watch Inside Out. So I have that currently.
Gotcha.
But everything else is gone. Gone.
Yeah, it's like Hulu. I fall into the Hulu trap every so often. I'm like, oh, let me download Hulu again. And
It's Always Sunny. I started watching season 17.
yeah, see, I would watch that, but I'm like, I don't know. I just canceled Hulu a few months back, so probably not going to do that. Okay, moving on. Seattle Seahawks 44 over the Cardinals 22. Jacoby Brissett played this game. Kyler's getting shut down, it looks like, because it's imminent that something happens here.
It's like a weird thing where they're like, oh, he's kind of benched, but no, it's an injury. I think they're trying to do kind of nice by him by saying it was injury, but it's not. Bro's been benched.
He's been benched because Jacoby has played semi better.
Yep.
Now they got the shit kicked out of him in this game, which we kind of expected.
Yeah. I wonder how Jacoby would have been on this Patriots team this year. They probably would still be like 5-4 with Jacoby, I feel like.
Who?
The Patriots. If he's, this team.
I mean, Jacoby, even when he came in for us,
he's been playing well there.
I don't know if I would have wanted him for a backup role, come in, win a few games.
Yeah. Not bad.
But the Kyler thing is just...
Oh, get him out of there. Kyler Murray, you are a New York Jet. That's my hot take. You'll be a New York Jet. I got another one in the hopper for you later, too.
Wow. Well, that's what we were saying about... who were we just talking about a few games ago that I said potentially, like, watch out for that. Who was it? Oh, the Panthers.
Oh, yep.
somebody's going to take a shot at Kyler. It's just
100%.
Even when he was a rookie, when you see him play, his game has not changed much. I think his game is great for high school.
Yeah.
Great for college.
Yep.
It's just not. It's not there at this level.
The thing that rubbed me the wrong way with him too is just his attitude has always just kind of been persnickety.
Yeah.
And after 2 or 3 years, the whole agent released a statement saying how he kind of wants a new contract. Their record has gotten better with him, even though they had never gone to the playoffs at that point. It's like, dude, what?
I was watching a clip of something, and I don't know if it was Shady McCoy's podcast. I don't know if it was him or not, but they were saying, when do any of his teammates come out and say they love playing with Kyler?
That's a good question. It's like Russell Wilson all over again.
Right? Like nobody overly, I don't know his relationships with these guys, but DeAndre Hopkins, he had Hopkins. And there was an issue with that. Nobody ever comes out and has that.
Yeah.
Which is weird because even he got Cliff fired, and Cliff was around during his college time or something. Mm-hmm. And he basically got him fired because he had that little tiff on the sideline.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. Nobody ever
that's
comes
true.
out and says that they love playing with him.
Even we'd have to ask Bronson this because we're not in the sphere, the Arizona sphere, Ophir.
Yeah.
But, Drake just went out. I almost said Brady. Drake went to
better than calling him Matt.
Yeah, that's true. Brady went to the Celtics game with Will Campbell. Like, they're boys, which is nice. I don't think I've ever seen Kyler Murray hanging out with one of his teammates. Ever.
No.
I've seen Jaden hang out with his teamates. He's been in
That's what I mean. It's just, I think it's I don't know. From the outside looking in, it seems like a personality thing.
I don't like his.
And I'm not a gamer, but there's a new game coming out Friday, right?
There's another Call of Duty coming out.
I think so.
Black Ops 7, I think it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, perfect time to be on the bench.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't played Black Ops since 2, maybe. Actually, maybe 1.
I've never played.
I haven't played Call of Duty in a very long time. I'm retired. I retired from that.
Gaming.
Yeah. Especially like those shooters and the not competitive, but like
I don't know. I used to enjoy on my PS2 back in the day. I played a few games, and one of them was the original Mafia game.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. Yeah, pretty fun. That controller got thrown a lot because there was some challenges that were nearly impossible. I would be playing them over 100 fucking times to beat the fucking level.
I used to play Madden on PlayStation 2, and I used to do like the training camps and the challenges and stuff like that. And I messed up one time, and I remember I was so mad. I took the controller and I spiked it on the ground, and it bounced up, and I caught it. And I was
that was a magical moment.
And I was like, that may have been an overreaction.
That was an overreaction.
Yeah, and I was like, I gotta chill. And ever since that moment, I've chilled when it came to gaming.
Yeah, I just it wasn't for me. Because before you had the wireless, you had the wired ones. You fucking throw it and comes out of the fucking thing. Too much, way too much.
Yeah, it was a dark side of me I did not like.
Yeah, no.
You gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
Those flip outs. Mm-hmm. Thank God have there's still some there. Every once in a great while I have one of those what the fuck moments. Yeah. But they've tapered off so much. Yeah. I'm way more tame now than I was when I was a kid. But goddamn, I was gonna say something else about that. Oh, the NFL, the ESPN games. I used to love those.
Oh, and the NFL 2K?
Yeah, but then Madden bought the rights, and that was it.
Yeah. I was actually listening to a video game podcast recently where they said that the NFL didn't love that. They sold it. It was because only $20. They only sold it for $20, and the NFL didn't love that because it's like a premium product, and that's partially why they went to EA and got that exclusive deal for Madden.
Yeah, I never really played Madden because I played a few times, but the gameplay of the ESPN ones was so much better to me.
It was really good. From what I understand, it was really good. It didn't also force Madden to be different, but now there's no competition, so you just
since then, there's been nothing. I mean, that was fucking over 20 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to play Game Day, NFL Game Day. Quarterback Club was my jam for the N64. It had Brett Favre on the cover.
Yeah.
It's a good game. That was my favorite. I loved that game. NFL Quarterback Club 99 and then 2000. Those were good games. Blitz. That was fun.
The Blitz games were just like, they're like arcade fun.
Yeah.
They're just so stupid. If you wanted to take it serious, you played Madden, you played ESPN.
There was an Arena Football League game with Kurt Warner on it. And because apparently Billy Marino, I had no idea. I rented it from like Major Video one time. Yeah. And it was just Blitz, but it was 50 yards. It was so weird.
Really?
Yeah. It was a great game, though. Great game.
Wow.
They have Blitz at, what's it called? What's the arcade?
Free play.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I just said this recently. We all, COVID ruined our run at free play. We had a window that was closed early because of COVID. And then, I mean, they're open again, but.
I know, but it just like squeezed the last life out of you, you know?
I know. It's just, I went one time since, but just during the week. So there was no like club option, but. We were supposed to go one more time. The last time I went, I think we all like got sick.
Yeah.
Because it's something with like the ice or something.
Now we should just go on family night.
Right? I know, it's like weird. I don't love that.
There's a Mario game there that Braden would love.
You could go during the day. It's just like.
They have family days and stuff. Just shows how far we've fallen.
God, really? Oh, no, I don't like that. I just said that to Mike and Pete. I was like, dude, we need one more run. And one of them was like, I'll go like during the week or something, like not to the club. I go, no.
The sun's still up.
I was like, no. I go, no. I want one more run, which means we Uber there. We do the pregame there. Well, no, we would pregame somewhere. This is what we used to do. Pregame, Uber down there, play in the arcade, go upstairs, play in the club, and then walk to Haven Brothers. And then I would walk because my apartment wasn't far from there.
Oh, yeah. I never did the full gamut with you guys, but I've done the upstairs and stuff.
It's fun.
My bachelor party, I didn't even see each other. We literally didn't see each other like the entire night. We were like two ships passing in the night. And then all that shenanigans happened at the end.
I know, but
what the
did we do anything beforehand, or was it just free play? I don't remember.
I think it was just free play.
Because when I heard about this, I was like, I don't know what this is going to be. We were talking about LAN parties and shit.
Oh, that's right, because you had never, was that your first time there? You found the upstairs, like, this is amazing.
Dude, by the end of it, me and Cheese and the DJ kept playing. Me and Cheese were running around the fucking dance floor. Then they had the two platforms. Yeah. We were up on each of them just dancing. We were like, this is
amazing.
This is awesome.
And you never would have known about it.
I know.
That's great.
And I was like, not shitting on him. I was like, oh man, they're gonna do like LAN parties. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Yeah, no, that worked out well.
And it was free play, man. Shout out free play.
Shout out.
And then COVID fucked it up, and then our run was just over. Now we're
yeah.
You know
what it was like? It was like those high school, like the seniors. They were playing their last year of baseball.
Yeah.
Canceled by COVID.
Yeah.
Never got to go back out.
Damn. It was like the Paw Sox. Their last season in Rhode Island was supposed to be 2020.
No. Oh, God.
And that was it. And they destroyed the stadium. So
Yeah.
Fun times. Okay. Moving on.
If you're ever in Rhode Island, check out free play.
Actually, there's one in Mass, too. There's one in Worcester.
Like the same owners and stuff?
Yeah, it's free play. I don't know if there's a club attached, but it is a free play.
And I don't want to go.
Because every time I go to a concert or something, Palladium, I'm like, oh, yeah, free play. I forgot there's one up here. Okay, the Rams go to...
Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
No, go ahead.
I feel like I'm diverting us a lot.
No, it's fine.
The Jaguars...
This is great.
Houston Texans game was a scoregami.
Really?
It sure was. First time in the history of the NFL, there was a score. What was the final score?
36-29.
Yep. Scoregami, baby.
Wow.
Yep.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, that is 29's a funky score. Oh, so it's 36, kind of.
And like that last run at the end there, because they didn't kick the extra point.
Right.
It was So
nice. All right. Scoregami.
Shout out Scoregami.
Hey. Well, we like those. Okay, the Rams went to the 49ers and won 42-26. I think you brought up last week that the Niners have had their number.
Yep.
Which is why I picked the Rams.
Just because I did pick the Rams, and I said, I'm just going to be different. I'm going to pick the 49ers. Bad choice.
Yeah, not great. The Rams, they came to play in that game. Yep. All the 4 o'clock games were ass whoopings, really.
Yeah, there was one stat. Well, they said it during the Patriots game too. Jim Nantz mentioned it when we were. I didn't realize this until we were rewatching it later. But he said every game there was 7 other games being played besides the Patriots and Bucks, and every other game was 10 points or higher, except for the Patriots and Bucks. Yep. So a lot of weird scores. Obviously, comebacks happen and stuff like that.
Sure.
But yeah, there weren't a lot of close games in the second half. I think the 49ers in any other division have been okay, but that division's just that's the bad division to be good in, or like so in, I guess you could say.
But I will say they're 6-4 right now. They're in second place, I guess, but third place. With their starting quarterback being out most of the season, 6-4 is really not that bad. I mean, they got their asses whooped by the Rams, but if I'm the Niners, I'm taking a 6-4 with the injuries Pearsall's still out.
Yep. Yeah. Right now they're sitting at the 8 seed. They still have a 74% chance of making the playoffs.
Right.
But, you can only ask Mac Jones to do so much, especially with their team being decimated. They're lucky of all the guys to stay healthy, CMC has.
I know.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yep. And also Matt Stafford is officially 500 for his career.
Wow.
He's like 150 and 1. He finally made it back. But the Rams look out for the Rams.
Dude, I think so. And we were talking about Matt Stafford potentially retiring, and then look at they've been fucking 7-2, kicking the shit out of their division. Like, what's going on with the Rams?
And
man?
I could see them next year making a surprise quarterback pick, maybe early. That'd be interesting because he can't have that much time left.
No, I think maybe you're looking at. I don't know how old Stafford is. He's going to be in his late 30s. Mm-hmm. I mean, you could be looking at the Packers, what they did with Jordan Love.
Yeah.
I mean, that went on for 3-4 years, but at the same time, they have to be thinking of some sort of succession plan.
I agree.
I think that's perfectly fine. Moving on, the Detroit Lions came to town and kicked the shit out of Washington, 44-22, which was the same score as when we played Dallas a few weeks ago. Let's see, some fun stuff that came out of this game. Deron Payne, who's had a pretty decent season, is now suspended for a game, and he got tossed early in that game because he threw a punch at Amon-Ra St. Brown. Mm-hmm. Apparently, there was some jawing going back and forth, but if you watch it, I don't know. Like, Kinlaw says that he hit him first. Mm-hmm. But when you watch the video of Payne, he walks up to him with no one else around and just throws a right hand. Which, again, stupid he's wearing a helmet, but it's stupid because you're not being slick. You're not on the ground like throwing like a little punch. Like, just absolutely stupid shit. Dan Quinn is taking over the play calling on defense.
Yep.
I think the reason why they're not making a major move and firing Joe Witt is because they're going to Madrid, so they're already on a plane there.
Right.
So that's like, what are we supposed to do?
They're going to make him fly to Spain. That's just a fire.
I think that could be it. He's keeping him on the staff. He's going to be calling the plays. I mean, Dan Campbell called the plays for the offense in this game, but that's not saying much.
That is interesting. That was a funny little thing that came out because we did say watch out for the coordinators on Detroit's side, but I didn't even know. I know he was a tight ends coach, and that's usually the pipeline to like offensive coordinator, but I had no idea he could do that.
But I mean, we are ranked third worst, so what, 30th overall defense, behind only Dallas and Cincinnati. I mean, I haven't watched a ton of those games. Washington's defense is absolutely terrible. It's a joke. We just lost now Trey Amos, rookie cornerback. He's going to be out for an extended period of time. I think he's fractured something in his leg.
Oh, God.
This is the 5th straight loss, 4th straight by 21 or more.
That I did see.
The injuries are more on the offense. The defense has injuries, and don't get me wrong. 3 defensive ends and shit. Mm-hmm. But just scheme-wise, these fucking guys are wide open.
Yeah.
It's fucking embarrassing.
Even one of the Gibbs touchdown runs, he was like untouched.
Untouched.
Yeah.
Awful. Their run defense is absolutely terrible. But watch the highlights if you haven't. Watch the highlights of this game. These guys are wide open. And then just go back last week. Same thing. Wide open. This is historically bad defense. Mm-hmm. I got no answers here. You lost 5 in a row, 4 straight by 21 or more.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to go to Madrid and
what?
play.
Yeah.
Your run defense is that bad. You're playing against Achan.
Oh,
and
Lord.
The Dolphins are
Lord.
fluky, but
yeah,
they like to throw it deep.
Achan got me 37 points in fantasy this week.
Defensively, we can't stop anything.
Yeah.
We get no pressure.
I think the Lions scored in every single possession.
That would be right.
Except for the kneel down at the end, yeah. Yeah.
I would assume that. They gave up 550 total yards.
Like what?
550 yards. I think I texted you. I was like, they gave up over 500 yards, and there's still 12 minutes left to play in the game. Let me see. 546 yards they gave up.
Is this the worst Commanders defense you've ever seen?
I mean, this run is historically fucking bad.
Yeah.
It's their defense last year was okay. I think some of the problem too is the injuries on offense. So the offense isn't necessarily sustaining the drives the same way.
Yep.
You have an older defense, so they're on the field more and they're just getting worn down. But then it's like it's situational.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are just fucking wide open. Like I don't know what's going on. Obviously, it's something with the play calling here. Joe Witt came from the booth to the field, made no difference.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's time to move on from this. And I know Dan Quinn's taking over the play calling. We'll see what happens with that. But
here's my other hot take I got for you.
Oh, a lot of hot takes today.
I know. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling feisty. I believe that Raheem Morris will be your defensive coordinator next year.
I don't hate it.
Yep. Because the Falcons, he might be another one of those guys who gets fired.
Yeah.
And he was the defensive coordinator for Quinn in Atlanta, or on his staff for 5 years.
Yeah.
And so that's my hot take. And I think that would be good. I think you need you see this happen all the time. We just saw it with the Colts, where what's his name got blamed for the Bengals, got fired as DC, went to the Colts. They now have one of the best defenses in the league, and the Bengals defense is what you see. Sometimes you just need to change a guy in there and change it up, and you got a stew going.
Well, look at the Chiefs defensive coordinator. Who's that?
Spagnuolo.
Spagnuolo. Same thing.
Yeah.
Some guys are just better as coordinators, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yep.
I don't see any light at the end of this tunnel. I said this weeks ago. They could lose out.
Mm-hmm. You did say that.
And that was before Jaden got hurt. I mean, so now you got Payne, who's suspended. So now your D-line takes another fucking hit. Amos is out. Another fucking injury. Extended. I mean, the injuries are a joke.
Yeah, that's insane.
Terry's traveling, but he's not playing.
Yeah, I saw that. And someone else is not traveling.
Jaden.
Okay.
From what I saw.
Yeah.
They're going to Miami.
Yep.
They're playing Miami and Madrid. They got to bye. Come back, they play the Vikings. After that, they play Denver on a Sunday night. They still have to play.
Another Sunday night. Holy smokes.
They have to play Dallas on Christmas. They have to play Philly twice, and they have to play the Giants at New York. Yeah. I said this a few weeks ago. They could lose out.
Yeah. 3-7, 1% chance. Not great. Not great, Bob.
No, this is there's a lot of blame to go around here. I think last year we overshot our stable just a little bit here. So now everybody's getting, Quinn sucks, Peters sucks, and blah, blah. It's like, all right, we've only had 2 drafts since taking over. This is going to take time. There's a lot of patchwork here, but
what did they trade for Lattimore last year?
I think it was one of the picks. But they took a shot, didn't pay off.
Yeah,
he's out for the season. He's not going to make. He's going to get caught. Wagner's gone.
Things like they took a shot. They went to the NFC Championship game, which is nothing to sniff at.
They haven't done it in fucking 36 years, or whatever, 34.
It's like, you kind of mortgage one pick. Maybe it was a third rounder, I'm guessing. That's my guess. So yeah. Now last year I was the Tankathon watcher. This year I passed that crown on to you. Where are we at?
Number 8.
Okay.
Number 8. I hate how quickly it got turned back to me.
I know.
Dan Rock was being very sarcastic in his
What's
texting.
Dan Rock being sassy all of a sudden? What's this all about?
Well,
Get him on the show.
Dan Rock has said...
Invite him onto the show.
He sent me a video of somebody waking up from an 8-year coma that the Patriots are still good. Which is really funny. And then I said, and just like that, the Pats are back. 2 bad years. And he goes, it was rough. Never thought I was going to get through it. Really hard paying your dues. 2 bad seasons. Fucking dick.
You sent me that GIF.
Oh yeah, no, it was funny. Like,
get Dan Rock on the show.
We'll get Dan Rock on the show. But yeah, no, this is. I mean, it's like a tale as old as time. Unfortunately, Washington fans have to be patient. I think we have the quarterback. I still like Peters as the GM. I mean, he's trying to make moves. We have to overhaul an entire fucking team. Like, this franchise has been bad for years. Like, even before, like, Ron was there for 4 years. Jay Gruden was there for 6 years. Like, Jay had more success, really, he drafted Terry, and so he had a little bit more success. But we're still, like, not good enough. I mean, he got fired, too. Like, that went on way too long, too.
Yep.
So, that right there that's 10 years.
Yeah.
RG3's rookie year was fucking 13 years ago.
Yep. And it's also the NFL. Once you finally have a competent staff, not just coaching, but front office in place, you can turn things around quickly. Yep. We were 4-13. We are now 8-2, and we had a couple bad drafts, which we've talked about a lot on this show. But our recent draft so far has been a hit, like a big hit. Like, we have a safety who's starting for us. We have Will Campbell who's starting for us. We have Henderson, who got those 2 long touchdowns. Kyle Williams had a 50-yard touch. Like, that could potentially be 5 hits, which is nuts. Yeah. So we have 5, maybe 6, and someone else I'm missing in there. Or our kicker, who, since those 2 extra point misses, and it's not solely because it's a kicker, but he hasn't missed since. So if you hit 2 years in a row, like so far it looks like we're doing, you'll be just fine. You gotta let the process play itself out. People are over expecting because they had such a good run last year. Right. And people are getting on him because Connor Lee, their first round draft pick, which they said when they drafted him, he's going to take some time. They saw talent, but he needs to be tapped into. But they had some stat. He's like giving up the most sacks or QB pressure. He's one of the worst in the league. He's a fucking rookie. Yeah. Relax. Because then you're going to try to chalk up all of our draft picks in the last 2 years. Everybody liked Trey Amos. Okay? You drafted him in the second round. People like Jalen Lane. Jalen Lane's coming around. I mean, he's a smaller guy, but you can put him in the slot. Does kick return. Luke was coming around until he got fucking hurt. Relax. Yeah. Relax. This is atrocious to watch, but we're used to it. Just relax. Just be good for when you move into the stadium. That's going to be the timeline. I mean, that's going to be another 4 years. That's true. It's 2030, so it's like 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. It's 5 years. One day, we're going to sit together. We're gonna do a marathon of the MOJO show. And first season's going to be real bad for both of us. And then second season's going to be real bad for me. And then third season's going real bad for you. Fourth season, it's going to be great for both of us. That's the pattern. Both bad, one bad, one bad. Maybe. Both good. Maybe we meet in the Super Bowl. There it is. That is the dream. That is the dream. It's only the dream if we win. Excuse me? It's only the dream if we win. The dream is that it's the Super Bowl and it's on Dan Rock's birthday. And then I win. And that's the ultimate dream. And then I win. That's my ultimate dream. And then they tie. Somehow they skirt the rules and they tie. Oh man. Yeah, well, I don't know. It's just this is probably the worst. I mean, that I can remember in recent time. This is a historically fucking bad defense. I mean, this run is just pitiful. I mean, in the last 5 weeks, or in the last 4 weeks, the least amount of points we gave up was 28. We only scored 7. Damn. 21 or more in the last 4 weeks we got beat by. And it's fucking minimum of 3 touchdowns. I mean, dude, it's like this is this is a really bad season. This could be 3-14. 3-14. This could be a 3-14 season. I told people this. You did? When you look at the schedule, when they lost to who the fuck they lost to Chicago, I go they could lose out. I know. That was bad. That was a turning point right there, unfortunately. That was a bad, yeah.
I mean, they are plagued with injuries. I'm not going to make any bones about that.
Yep.
However, I think that, like I said before, the injuries on offense could be dictating some of the defense being on the field more.
Oh, 100%.
However, that doesn't, the injuries and the offensive side, that does not excuse the defense for being this fucking bad.
Yeah.
This is bad.
It's kind of like a perfect storm.
Yes, sir. Okay, moving on to the Sunday night game. The Chargers over the Steelers 25-10. We both, well, no, I don't know if you picked the Steelers. I picked the Steelers because of the Joe Alt injury.
Me too.
I don't know what we were thinking here. The Steelers are fluky too.
Yeah.
They win, but not impressively.
I thought they would have taken over that stadium because Steelers fans travel well. And there were a lot of them in there, but I think we might be seeing the beginning of the end for Mr. Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
Mike Tomlin is getting angrier and angrier every week. I see his press conferences. And one thing that stuck out to me that I read is that Julian Edelman said that the Steelers are still doing stuff that when he was playing, they're still doing similar concepts to when he was playing.
Really?
So Tomlin's like, bro, change your shit. So yeah, Aaron Rodgers, and you can see how slow he is now. Like he can't get away from anything.
No.
Obviously 5-10 years ago he could make a move, but it's gone.
I mean, he's what, 41?
Yeah, it's not. I mean,
I get it.
Father Time comes for us all.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got nothing. And they were not favored, but I thought they would keep it close, and they just did not.
They did not. And the Chargers improved to,
I think they're 7-3.
where are they? They are 7-3 in second place in that division, ahead of the Chiefs. So
Yep.
we'll see what happens with them. The bye week teams this week were the Bengals, Cowboys, Titans, and the Chiefs.
Do you see the score of the Monday night game?
I have not seen the score of the Monday night game, sir.
It's a doozy.
Is it? Let me check. Is it 0-0? 0-0 at half.
Yep. What the hell is going on over there?
My dear Lord.
These
So
primetime games, man.
if it's a tie, then we both have an under
Oh
500
my
week as well.
Can you imagine
so.
if the Packers tie again? Unbelievable.
Wow.
That's wild.
Especially if it's 0-0.
That'd be
Sweet baby Rays.
Jesus.
Let's head over to the, I think it's this one. Why do I always forget this?
What's up? Fantasy corner?
Yeah. Is it this one? No. It's this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, that's picks.
No, it's picks, yeah. Yeah. See, you remember
I told
immediately.
you. I don't know. I'm off.
Jordan Love has me 1 point in fantasy. 1.86 points, excuse me.
Yikes.
Holy crap.
Well,
Good news.
I picked up a win in the OG league. Finally.
I got a win in my keeper league, which was I desperately needed that. I had the lowest score in the league last week, but I got a win this week. Carried by HN, who had almost 40 points. So thank God for him, because the rest of it was bad. But yeah, HN legit carried. He carried me. Holy crap. Yeah. So I won that league.
Yep.
Cheese's league. I don't know if you had a chance to see.
My God, what a fucking barn burner game that was.
Second week in a row. So I started 7-0 in this league. I've now lost 3 in a row. This is now the second week in a row. I had the second most points and lost.
That's right. You said that last week.
Yep.
That was there was a play where the Lions were driving and Alex was there watching the game. And before that, when we scored a touchdown, he's like, oh, nice. Goff threw an incomplete pass to somebody, and he's sitting on the couch. He goes, shit. And I go, what? He goes, oh, sorry, fantasy. So we're like, were you fake cheering for us before? Like, why? And he said it was a fantasy thing. I don't forget who he had. It was an incomplete pass. I don't know if he had Goff or who. But he goes, I'm in a tight race with Maurice right now.
I didn't realize that was Alex.
Yeah.
He messaged me mid-game.
Did he really?
Yeah. I had no idea. That's hilarious. I'll have to reach back out. I didn't know it was him, because like he messaged like, oh, great game. I'm like, I don't even know who this is.
Oh, yeah. No,
I saw Alex, but I didn't know it was that Alex.
Yeah, no, that was him.
But
friend of the show.
Friend of
the
great,
MOJO show.
That's right. Oh, yeah, I had the same realization like he had. What he may not have realized that you should have reminded him is that, don't worry, he still got points for that incompletion.
Did he have Goff?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right. So
883 points.
Fuck.
And Trevor Lawrence, who I am now especially mad at, 399.50.
Yeah, that's not great. That's definitely not good.
I had Achan, too, which is... Oh, he had Taylor. Son of a bitch. So, yeah, but I'll still make the playoffs in that league. But not good. 3 in a row. Not looking good.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have the same record in both leagues, unfortunately. I'm going to get a win in the OG league, which is rare, but I will improve to 3-7. And in the Cheese League, I will go from 3-6 to 3-7, just like my Washington Redskins. I had Lamar. Honestly, I think if I played Josh Allen, I would have won and beat Greg. It would have been close, but he scored 840 points. Lamar only scored 512. I did make some roster moves. I got to make a few more, try to get rid of some guys. I dropped a couple guys to try to pick up some other guys. I was just banking on them coming back. They just never came back. Honestly, I think I'm just going to do a fire. Well, no, I can't do a fire sale next week. I'm not going to make the playoffs, but I'm playing Mel next week. It's the only time because she inherited a weird team where I only play them once versus I play other people twice. So I can't do a fire sale yet.
You got to win at least.
I have to at least beat her.
Yep.
We were trying to do a bet, but now
I was going to say, yeah.
I don't have confidence. A few weeks ago, I said when we play each other, because I knew that Washington would lose me this bet.
Double or nothing.
Double or nothing. And she goes, no. I go, why not? Double or nothing. I can do it twice. I can do it 2 days or 0 days. And she goes, no. Then yesterday, she was like, well, we still have to make a bet. I go, all right. Well, what do you want? She goes, I don't know. You double or nothing. You said. I go, no.
Oh.
No, I don't.
I would do that for you.
If she wants to, the problem is, dude, like, my fantasy team is just as bad as the Redskins are. So I have fucking no faith. She is going to make the playoffs.
Okay.
She lost this week.
Okay.
Where is she at?
Ugh.
She's 5-4. She's going to be 5-5.
Mm-hmm. I'm just so mad the second week in a row.
That's close.
Yeah.
But Drake puts up a lot of points for her.
Oh, okay. I need a new quarterback because Trevor Lawrence, he carried me for a while there. But I'm so done with him.
I got three quarterbacks.
You got?
I'm still fucking. I got Penix, Josh Allen, and Lamar.
I'll take one of them off your hands. Fire sale, baby.
It's gonna be a fire sale,
baby.
I'm gonna try. Maybe I will go for it. Well, see what's gonna happen is she's going to the second day. She's gonna make me wear it on this show.
I thought you said she can't.
She can. I'm honest. I showed it to her because I thought it was funny too.
Wait.
I showed her the clip.
Yes, I understand
of that.
But I thought you said it has to be before the start of the season.
Yeah, but she honestly could just say, "Okay, I'm going to pick the day that you guys decide to record."
But yeah, I thought you said it'd be planned ahead, and those days we don't know.
I know, but if I was her, she's not going to listen to this either unless I clip it.
Right.
I would say, okay, one of the days or the day is going to be when you guys record between February and August, because you're going to. And I would hate if she did it for the draft because if we live stream the draft again, that's going to be 4 hours sitting in that motherfucker.
Do you want me to wear one with you?
That would be hilarious. She already has it picked out. I was like, is it a 1-piece or a 2-piece? She's like, it's a 1-piece. It's like, okay, good.
Nice.
So anyway, that is the fantasy. Not my fantasy. Somebody's fantasy corner. Actually, we have to bring this up too. Jessica's not been paying attention for the last 3 weeks.
Oh, no?
I don't know where she is in the playoff race, but...
She didn't set her team?
She hasn't set in 3... I think a few weeks ago, she beat Laura with 3 people on her bench.
Oh, Jessica.
Last week, I beat her. She had people on her bench. And then she had Mahomes starting this week.
Oh, Jessica.
So you better get on her.
Oh, she's in trouble.
Because she's going to get cut.
She's going to... Yep.
I don't know where she is in the playoff race, but I just had to bring that up because I played her last week and I won. So 2 of my 3 wins are because Bill wasn't paying attention at the time, and I beat him easily. And then I beat Jess, and she had 1 or 2 people on bye or
What's
out
funny
or something.
Is the last 2 weeks, she has set her FanDuel, but neglected to remind me to set my FanDuel.
Huh.
So she's paying attention to some things.
Some things.
She was really mad yesterday because she was in first place in FanDuel all day long. And then last minute, the other guy, someone overtook her, and she was pissed.
Dang.
But I will remind her.
Remind her to set her lineup because she had Mahomes in. I don't know who she was playing this week, but I'm assuming that she didn't win. But if she did and didn't set her lineup.
Jessica.
She did a few weeks ago. I think she beat Laura.
Yeah.
But anywho, do you, my good man, have a hot take?
I do. I'm not sure how to phrase this one because she told me that the Colts have only been better because they now have a woman owner, and we now need more NFL women in positions of power. There it is. I followed it up with, what about the Titans owner? Who's terrible and also a lady. And she said, I don't know her.
I mean, I'm not against.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not against women owners. I don't fully understand the correlation. Per se.
The Seahawks owner is a woman because I think it was.
Is it?
It was what the hell's his name? The Microsoft guy. He passed. Shit, it's his sister. She's now like running the team.
Oh,
yeah. Why can I not remember him?
I don't know, but they're doing pretty well.
They're doing great. But the hot takes have run a little dry. They've run a little dry. I've had to pull it out of her. She's having a rough few weeks here.
Fantasy, the hot takes. We covered for her in her hot takes.
Yeah, and I had a lot this week too. But
she specifically said when we started the show,
that's what I said.
She wanted a segment.
I'm like, Jessica, you're gonna lose your segment. She's poo-pooed me. She poo-pooed me. I got the hand.
Well, I mean, it's a hot take. I don't get it.
I was like, Jessica, I was like, sweetheart, love of my life, my soulmate. Your hot takes have been so good. They propelled the early MOJO show.
I know, like the Russ one.
Yeah,
I mean that one sticks out.
I even told her, I was like,
that was before Russ was this Russ.
Yeah.
Really.
Yep. And I told her, I mean, she did say her hot take a few weeks ago of Drake Maye out playing Mahomes, for the season. It's working out pretty well.
Pause on that real quick. Pause on the Jess thing real quick.
Yes.
Because when I was watching the game, they had a little animated thing about the MVP race, and they said, "What the fuck did they just play yesterday?" Oh, they had Baker. They had Baker up there. They had Drake Maye up there, and then at the top of the mountain was Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. And I go,
"Yes,
why?
Yeah,
I mean, Josh Allen, yes."
Yeah.
Why is Patrick Mahomes even in this conversation this year? And you could have replaced him with Jonathan Taylor.
100%.
Why is he?
That's a great question.
You're like, they're Drake Maye's chasing those two that are at the top.
Yeah.
Like,
not Mahomes for sure. He is now the betting odds favorite to win the MVP, Drake Maye. A lot can happen, but
I could see it.
And Mahomes has had one of the worst games of his career. So yeah, I don't know what that's all about.
It's weird.
Also continue to pause on the Jess thing. A few comments we saw from the shorts the most recent weeks. We saw someone on the Jared Goff one. Someone in the comments, I don't remember the person's name off the top of my head. I could actually probably try and find it here. He said that, and I might be reading this wrong, so maybe I have to read it, but it sounds like he was implying that Jared Goff is going to be a Hall of Famer.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Absolutely not, my friend.
That is a
bold. That's a hot take.
That's a hot take.
On your Goff take, you took McVay's slam of Goff, hook, line, and sinker. The guy will be in the Hall of Fame. Kind of look at his stats since he has been in the league. I don't even think Matthew Stafford is a Hall of Famer.
Well, I would say that McVay wasn't wrong because they won a Super Bowl making that trade.
Yeah.
As soon as he left. And they're still now 7-2.
Yes. Yes. If there's a Hall of pretty good, sure.
Well, I give you Eli Manning. I give you Phillip Rivers. Right? The Hall of Fame is a specific class. And I think maybe because of how bad the Lions were in Stafford's run, Stafford was good. They had their quarterback. They didn't have everything else.
Yeah. I'd say put him in the Ring of Honor for sure. The Lions Ring of Honor, Goff, I mean. But I have a very high bar for, and I've said on the show before, a very high bar for the Hall of Fame. Jared Goff is not a Hall of Famer. I would say not even close.
It depends on the rest of his career. I can't say it now. I mean, that's a bold statement, but like we took McVay's slam. Well, not saying that Goff's a bad quarterback, but they won the Super Bowl making that trade.
Right. Immediately. Like, literally the first year.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, and also we've seen the Lions run out of gas a couple of years now.
Yeah, and you've seen games where he has blown it for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The divisional round last year. I mean, he's a good quarterback.
I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for them. But
I just don't know if he will be a Hall of Famer. What are you saying?
They say so confidently, too. But I thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. And
that's why I like the comments.
You know, not for nothing, but even yesterday, take that with a grain of salt because our defense is bottom three.
Point. That is also true.
Just saying.
Maybe it would have made anyone look good.
That's why Dan Campbell taking over the play calling made no fucking difference because our defense sucks so bad. So
yeah.
Anyway, all right. That's your hot take. Shall we make some picks?
Pick-a-doodles. Trying to see if there's been any update. The Eagles are now winning 3-0.
Oh man, what a barn burner!
I don't feel so bad that I don't have ESPN currently.
No,
all right,
not great. All right, so what I need to do is I need to also open this up so I can see the games that you're talking about, so I can see what my Joker pick's going to be for the week.
So this has been nice. I've been listening back to the pick segment because I haven't been writing it down because I'm on my laptop because my keyboard's broken. So I've been listening.
Christmas.
Yeah, I think I might have to spoil myself. So I've been looking back. I've been listening back to the pick segment, and also 126 for the pick segment.
Oh,
so we can clip it. Clip that. And it's been nice because I can take some additional notes too. Like, oh yeah, we said that. So it works out well.
Right. Bingo.
All right. The NFL scoreboard for week 11 of the National Football League season. Had a little itch. Oh, also another fun fact: ESPN Bet is going under, so they're like closing up shop. Yeah, and they're going to partner with FanDuel. So that was a funny little thing. Thursday, November 13th. 8:15 p.m. on Prime Video and Twitch for free. We have the New York Football Giants at 2-7 traveling to the 8-2 New England Patriots. The New England Patriots are 11.5-point favorites.
Wow.
Wowie zowie.
What a spread. I'm going to take the Patriots.
Bro, me too. I got to chill. Sorry. Yeah, definitely taking the Patriots. This does have trap game written all over it, but I don't think that, especially now that Wilson's hurt.
Yeah.
What do they have besides Breece Hall? But that I couldn't even name another player on their offense. Justin Fields, but whatever.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying. Hopefully Justin Fields plays because he's bad. All right.
I just, if I'm New England, I don't take this game lightly, and I don't think they will. I think Vrabel will have them prepared for this, and I just can see you guys being 9-2.
Yeah, 9-2 and going into like the long, kind of like a half season bye week. It's a Thursday night game. That'd be pretty sweet. All right, Thanksgiving week, right? No,
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah, it's a late this year. I forgot. Sunday, November 16th, in Madrid. Another international game. We have the 3-7 Washington Commanders traveling to Madrid to battle the 3-7 Miami Dolphins in Madrid. The Dolphins are 2.5-point favorites. I'm going to have to take the Dolphins on this one.
The writing is on the wall here.
You really sealed it with, you know what? I'm so sorry. I have to do this.
What?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, by all means. Which one are you again?
Yep. Miami Dolphins are going to have my money pick this week. Oof. It pains me to say that. I don't think I've ever gone a money pick against the Commanders or the Patriots.
Listen, man, it just makes sense. I think that Achan's going to be too much for them, and they do like to throw it deep.
Yep.
They don't have any coverage. Dan Quinn's taking over the play calling, but you lost another starting cornerback. You lost Payne for this game. This is. It might not be a pretty win. No, I don't know. I hope we don't lose by more than 21 because that'll be 5 weeks in a row and 6 straight losses. We're not going to win this game.
Okay.
Pick the Dolphins.
I will say, yeah, you kind of really, with you saying the running game isn't great, and then Achane, we just saw what he did last week. Could be real nasty for you boys. It's on NFL Network, by the way. I forgot to say that. And, yeah. And the Dolphins have won 2 of 3. They could go on a little mini run here. They've done it before. So we'll see what happens. I'm so sorry. Alrighty. 5-5 Carolina Panthers at 1 o'clock on Fox are traveling to the 3-6 Falcons. Oh my God, the Falcons are so bad. But I'm so sorry. The Falcons are 3.5-point favorites.
I'm going to take the Falcons at home. The Panthers on the road aren't fantastic. I know they beat Green Bay, but they're not putting up a lot of points. I think the 23-16. I think the Falcons get a win here.
I'm going to take the Panthers to rebound because I need to stick to my hot take that Raheem Morris is going to get fired.
Okay.
For your sake.
For our sake, so we get a new defensive coordinator.
Go Panthers. And then, this will be a good game. 1 o'clock on CBS, we have the 6-3 Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to the 6-3 Bills. The Bills are 5.5-point favorites. I'm going to take the Bills to rebound.
Unfortunately, I think there's going to be a little bit of a losing streak for Tampa Bakers. I think this is a tough game to travel to. They got some injuries with their receivers. The Bills are obviously going to be looking for some of that home cooking.
Yeah, and the Bills typically
that Dolphins game.
The Bills typically rebound pretty well from losses, so I'll take the Bills.
Yeah.
1 o'clock on Fox, we have the 4-5 Texans traveling to the old Houston, Tennessee Titans, 1-8. Texans are 7.5-point favorites.
I don't have a reason to pick the Titans, unfortunately. So I will pick those Texans to win that game.
Same here. 1 o'clock on Fox, we have the 6-3 Bears traveling to the 4-5 Vikings. The Vikings are 3.5-point favorites. I think. Ooh, this is a tough one.
Not for me. I think the Vikings take this one.
Yeah?
I think so. I think it's going to be a close game. 23-20. I think they beat the Bears. I think the Bears were playing with fire a little bit last week with a team that traditionally has fucked up late in the game. So
yeah, I think I'm with you. I think I'm with
them.
you. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Vikings as well. And that's Joe's Joker pick right there.
Bam.
1 o'clock on Fox, we have the 5-2-1 Packers who are playing right now, traveling to the 2-8 Giants. The Packers are 7.5-point favorites.
This is interesting because you are an advocate for the post-fired coach bump.
Yep.
However, no Scatterboot, no Neighbors, Dart concussion protocol. This could be a Russ-led game.
I know.
I'm going Packers.
I'm sorry. The Packers' 2 losses are to the 2-8 Browns and the 2-8. Who did they just lose to?
The Panthers, but they're
Panthers.
5-5.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. The Packers. I'm going Packers. But Jordan Love has not been playing well. So, but I'm still going to take him. 1 o'clock on CBS, we have the 3-6 Bengals traveling to the 5-4 Steelers. Steelers are 4.5-point favorites.
Go ahead.
Oh, whoa. You sure?
Go ahead.
That Bengals defense is just so fucking bad. Like, so bad. So bad. But Joe Burrow did just return to practice this week. He's not going to play, but he has returned. But I'll take the Steelers.
I think the Steelers are going to get the edge here because they're at home. Bengals can put up points, but they're going to give up a lot of points, too. I will say this, too, because I have DK on my fantasy team. Trash.
Yeah, same here.
Absolute trash.
Yep.
In a cheese league where they get fucking a ridiculous amount of points, he's getting sub 100 points.
Pathetic. I have my keeper league, and he's just not. Yeah, he hasn't done anything for me. And I was happy about that pick. I was like, oh, that's a good pick. Good wide receiver 1. You coming in Aaron Rodgers, and no, he hasn't been doing it for me, and I'm not feeling it.
Nope.
Not feeling it. I think I know what we're both going to do on this next one. We got the 7-3 Chargers traveling to the 5-4 Jaguars. Chargers are 2.5-point favorites.
Cross country.
I don't give a shit.
No, you're right. Take the Chargers. Take the Chargers. Take the Chargers over the Jaguars. Fuck. Jaguars are.
We never learn.
I know.
We never learn.
I know. Because I haven't declared I'm never picking them again like I did last year.
Yeah.
I think Herbert's a much better quarterback. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
If they were able to put up 25 and keep the Steelers down to 10, I know they were at home, but probably a close game here. But I think the Chargers pull it out.
I agree. Then we probably got the game of the week here next. 4:00 on Fox. We have the 7-2 Seahawks traveling to the 7-2 Rams. The Rams are 2.5-point favorites.
That is a good fucking game.
It's a real good game.
Man, the Seahawks have looked pretty good the last couple weeks. They put up 240 burgers in a row. Also, your hot take, not your hot take, but your take last week that the Lions could put up a 50 burger was almost true. As I was watching the game, I was like, he might be right here. I knew it was going to be bad, but man, I think I want to give the edge to the Rams in this game, but I would not be surprised if the Seahawks pull it out, but I'll take the Rams here.
I will take the Seahawks.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm coming around on my old friend Darnold.
Look at that. Fucking, what did he lead the Vikings to last year? 14-3?
Yeah.
Look at the Seahawks, 7-2.
And now, I will say,
Common denominator.
Watching the Rams, I don't, like, they've been playing really well, but I don't know, my eye test, it hasn't been very clean. The Seahawks have just been, like, trucking fools, so.
Yeah.
I base that off of watching a couple of games. And,
that's fair.
Yeah,
that's all you can do.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, that's right.
Plus, it gives us some parity here.
Yeah. And then, 4:00 on Fox, we have the 6-4 49ers traveling to the 3-6 Cardinals. The 49ers are 2.5-point favorites. I think we're starting to see beginning of the end for Mr. Mac Jones here.
Wow.
I'll take the Cardinals.
I'll take the Niners here. Fuck it.
Fuck them.
I think, Jacoby's giving them more life. You could be right about the Mac Jones thing, but I think they're a better team overall.
Yeah. I like what Jacoby's been doing, so I'm going to give him a little love. 4:25 on CBS, we have the 4-6 Baltimore Old Cleveland Ravens traveling to Cleveland New Browns, 2-7. The Ravens are 7.5-point favorites. I'm going to keep riding that Ravens train.
Give me the Ravens.
Yeah.
I picked the Browns to go to New York, Jersey, to beat the Jets, and they couldn't even fucking do that. And they just traded away two of their fucking starters, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Give me the Ravens. I don't see this one being 7.5 is actually low for what I thought this game could be.
Yeah, and if it all works out, the Ravens could be tied for that division lead at the end of this week. Then 4:25 on CBS, another pretty good game. We have the 5-4 Chiefs traveling to the 8-2 Broncos. The Chiefs are 3.5-point favorites. This is going to be a big game for our friends in Denver. Big game.
Yes, it is. Divisional game. They're in the lead. Chiefs coming off a bye. I think the Broncos have been playing with fire the last 3 weeks. I will take the Chiefs. And again, they'll probably win in Chief fashion. Ugly, boring. But I think the Chiefs get this one done. They're coming off a bye. I think that's a huge factor here.
That is true. The Broncos are coming off a kind of a bye because they had a Thursday night game. So they had a little extra time. And also their defensive line is playing lights out, and I think they're going to have Mahomes running for his life.
Wow, you're taking the Broncos?
I am taking the Broncos, and that's how you beat Mahomes, similar to how you beat Brady back in the day. You get that pressure. I mean, you beat any quarterback with pressure, but you get him running around, a little too off platform. I think the Broncos are a little embarrassed by their stinker on primetime. They'll come around.
That's what Washington did not do at all to Jared Goff.
Yeah, especially Jared Goff.
He is not good outside the pocket, and they didn't even put any pressure on him. So
Yep.
That's cool.
That'll do it. Alrighty. Another good game. Wow, good Sunday night game on NBC and Peacock at 8:20 p.m. We have the 6-3 Lions traveling to the 6-2 Eagles. The Eagles are 1.5-point favorites.
Lions are going to be feeling good, whooping on Washington. This game that the Eagles are playing right now, not looking great. It's the Philly at home thing. I want the Lions to win, but I'm going to take Philly. But I would rather see the Lions win this game. But I'll take the Eagles here.
I am gonna take. So little spoiler alert. These two teams are in my top 3 power rankings. Won't tell you the order.
Wow.
But this one's really going to tell you what happens. I'm taking the Lions.
Wow.
I think they're feeling themselves.
Holy moly.
I think the Eagles, this pick week for me for picks is either going to be really amazing or really bad. There's going to be no 500.
I like it. I just, I'm going off of Philly at home, and but I'd rather see Detroit win. I think there's some good games here this week, though.
Yeah, the Eagles. This is the Eagles today are coming off their bye, and they're playing like this. Just saying. And then Monday Night Football, November 17th. Didn't the Cowboys just play Monday Night Football? 8:15 p.m.
This also doesn't make any sense because the bye week teams. Look at the bye week teams.
Yep. I don't know if they structure it so freaking strange.
No, this is wrong.
What do you mean?
The bye week teams are wrong at the bottom. You see it?
The Colts and the Saints?
Mine doesn't say that.
Oh, that's what I say. You have last week's teams.
I know, but I'm on this week.
What in the world is going on over there?
Because I'm looking at the Cowboys versus the Raiders, and then the bye week teams are the Cowboys. So this is not the page Cowboys, I'm looking at is not right.
The Cowboys are on Monday Night Football, and they had a bye week. Now they're on Monday Night Football again. Mm-hmm. Alex will be watching, friend of the show.
Yeah.
3-5-1 Cowboys traveling to the 2-7 Raiders. Cowboys are 3.5-point favorites.
Listen,
probably going to be the Cowboys.
If I think maybe because he lived there,
oh,
he hates the Dallas fans, the Cowboy fans.
Mm-hmm. So
probably as much as me, but in a different way.
Always an excuse.
I'm going to take, because of Alex, we love him so dearly. I'm going to take the Raiders. Nice. Even though he would actually tell me not to take the Raiders, I'm going to take the Raiders just because I can't pick Dallas, and I know he also hates Dallas, so give me the Raiders.
I'll take the Cowboys. We're really different this week. We got a lot of different picks this week, so we're going to be really separated next week. Bye week teams, the Colts and the Saints.
There you have it.
There you have it.
Not with the bullshit that I just came up with here. All righty then, mate. Shall we? Shall we?
We shall. Now, real quick question.
Yes, sir.
When we do the power rankings or during the show, should the music continue to be playing in the background?
What do you mean?
And, when we do the power rankings, the MOJO show power rankings, then we start talking. Does the music play the entire time?
Only on the clip.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Not
on the audio. Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, on the audio it won't show up. I only do it when I clip it because then when we make shorts out of it, I don't want the music playing in the background.
That's fair.
So I only do it in the clip.
Good to know. Good.
Anyway.
Good. Cool. Awesome. Sweet.
The MOJO Show Power Rankings.
Number 10, who do you got?
I have the Kansas City Chiefs. They're third in their division, but I got to continue to give them a little bit of respect because they're the Chiefs, and if they're any other team right now, they'd be out of the top 10, but I'm keeping them in there.
Fair enough. I'm going with, they've fallen quite a bit on my list, unfortunately, but the Tampa Bakers, coming off a bye, didn't play a good game. You got a couple injuries with your major wide receivers here. I still have hope for the Bakers, but I think they're going to go on a losing streak, so I got them at number 10.
I got them at number 9. I had them up pretty high, but they have. But Baker, as much as we love him, has not looked good his last few weeks playing. Not great. I know he's got some injuries, but he missed. This is the first time I've seen him from beginning to end, and he definitely missed some throws that I thought he could have had. So, the Baconators.
This is going to be maybe strange. Number 9, due to their record, this is going to be strange. Number 9, I have the Denver Broncos. The last 3 weeks, I think that they are just absolutely a team that's playing with fire. They barely won last week, 18-15. They barely beat the Raiders, 10-7. They had that comeback against the Giants, which now it kind of is looking more. Now, I'm not taking anything away from it. It's looking more and more like that's what the Giants do versus Denver kind of doing something crazy. I don't fully trust them, so I'm going to put them at number 9.
Yeah. I think that's a good pick right there. I have them at like honorary mention at like that must be like 11 or 12 for me.
Yeah.
That's the one team. There's always that one team that's like, oh, they should be in my list, but they're not, and that's them for me. Even though I have them beating the Chiefs, so what do I know? Mm-hmm. Number 8, I got the Packers. They're my NFC pick, so I got to keep them in there. They leaped back into my top 10 last week. If they lose this game today, they're out. Because Jordan Love has not been lighting it up for me in fantasy, and he had a really good week a few weeks ago, but yeah, not doing it for me. And number 8.
Number 8, I have the Indianapolis Colts. Again, record-wise, you would think that they might be higher, but I like what they're doing. I'm glad that they're having a good season. When Jonathan Taylor goes, they go. And unfortunately, I don't know how much faith I have really in Daniel Jones. But it's a good story so far. Don't let that deter you.
Yeah. Number 7, I got the Buffalo Bills. They put a stinker up against the divisional rival, and they dropped precipitously down my list. This might be a little AFC division rivalry here, but
fair.
I don't think they have the wide receivers. I just don't think they have it. And Josh Allen, as good as he is, he's still Josh Allen. And I said half jokingly earlier, Drake Maye threw a touchdown, interception in the end zone, rookie mistake. Oh, Josh Allen's still doing that at year 7. So he's gonna button that up, but I just don't think they have the horses.
Fair enough. Number 7, I have the Rams. I was impressed with their ass kicking that they did this week. I did pick them to beat Seattle in a tough game. I like what I'm seeing with the Rams. Surprisingly 7-2. To me.
Yeah, a quiet 7-2. Number 6, I have the Colts. They could have been number 7 easily for me, but I watched them in that Sunday morning game, and I didn't love what I saw, honestly. And as you mentioned, as Jordan Taylor goes, they go. And without his 83-yard touchdown run, they were in trouble. Now, it's easy to say that after they won the game, but it's tough to bank on that every single week.
Yes, sir. Number 6, I have the Seattle Seahawks. They've been kind of in my top 10, but towards the bottom. The last 2 weeks, they're putting up 40 burgers. Darnold's looking good. They got the defense going. I don't know. Seattle is a team to watch.
Number 5, I have the Los Angeles Rams. Like you just said, you kind of said it for me. They're very quiet, 7-2. You look at the standings, don't expect them to be that far up there, but hey, there they are, and they just beat a very game 49ers team who have been playing pretty well, and they beat them convincingly by like 20 plus. So Rams are number 5.
Number 5, and I think it's just maybe because of the bye week, they kind of just got here. Kansas City Chiefs, 5-4. Their record's not fantastic, but because of history here, I'm going off of history, off a bye. I think they just kind of ended up in the middle of my pack here. I think they get a win. If they win at Denver, this is a big win against Denver, who's number 1 in the division. They go to 6-4. I don't know. I think we might be seeing Mahomes again in the playoffs.
Yeah. Remind me to look at their playoff percentage because I forgot to do that earlier because they're on bye. Number 4, the Seattle Seahawks. As much as it pains me, I have to give Sam Darnold his flowers, and I won't say anything more than that.
Number 4, I have the Buffalo Bills. That was a weird loss. I'll chalk it up to some injuries in a division. They're going on the road against Miami. Brady also struggled going on the road in Miami. I think they bounced back against Tampa at home. Maybe a convincing win. I am worried about their receivers, although I was worried about their receivers last year, and the fuck do I know? But number 4, Buffalo Bills.
Number 3, I have your New England Patriots. At number 3,
I thought you were going to say my Washington Commanders. They haven't been in our top 10
I started
since
them week 2. I had them at number 10. But Patriots all the way up to number 3. I mean, at some point, like you said, it was probably their biggest win of the year. They showed, they may have dropped out of the top 10 if they lost that game because then you start getting those questions of, who have they beaten? But they beat another team in my top 10, so I got to give them all the credit in the world. If I was a real homer, I would have put them all the way at 1, but I don't think they're quite there yet. But Drake is firing on all cylinders. The defense is playing well. We got a good coaching staff. The sky's the limit right now. So Patriots number 3.
Preach. Number 3, the Detroit Lions. Hey, they took it to us. Listen, Goff might not be a Hall of Famer, but he's good. He's a good quarterback.
He's a good quarterback.
They have a good team. They have a good running attack. I like what I'm honestly glad that Detroit didn't fall off like we thought that they would. I think it's good for the league that the Lions are good.
Yep.
So number 3.
Number 2, I have the Philadelphia Eagles. They had a bye week, but they're playing now. This one was they kind of just stayed pat where they were last week. They're still the defending champs. I hate the freaking tush push, but
it's gonna get banned. I swear it's gonna get banned.
It's gone. But hey, they played well.
Number 2, I also have the Philadelphia Eagles. Depending on what they do today, Green Bay hasn't been in my top 10 in a while. I don't know why. Depending on what they do today, and I just think that Philly is becoming the Kansas City of the NFC, where they're just good and they find ways to win, and it might not be the prettiest, but I mean they have a ton of fucking weapons on that team.
Yep,
and they're the reigning champions, unfortunately.
Yeah. Number 1, I have the Detroit Lions. Another, I guess, I don't know if you could say impressive win, but they put up a lot of points, and I think they were not my NFC pick, but I just want to see them do well. And I was really struggling. I was going back and forth between them and the Lions. Them and the Eagles. And the Eagles dropped because they didn't play. The Lions won. I don't know. It's a coin flip for me, really. But I'm happy to see them continuing to succeed, and I think they'll continue to be pretty good. I was a little curious about the Campbell calling the plays, but it seems to have worked so far.
I mean, it worked against our defense, so I don't know if he's going to continue doing that. He probably just said, hey, I can show you how to do the plays. Now you go do it. Number 1, I have your New England Patriots.
Wow.
I've been watching their games the last X amount of weeks with Melissa, and listen, just calling it like I sees it. There's one consistent team I've seen in the league in the last month plus, and it's New England. To your point, you can only beat who's in front of you. I think the Tampa win on the road is their statement win.
Nice.
Again, I think Philly is a tough team, and Kansas City is a tough team, and Buffalo's a tough team. Who's playing consistently right now? New England is playing the most consistent football of any team in the league. So
we're on like a 7-game win streak right now. I was concerned that I would be a homerist pick if I put them number 1, but you did it for me, so I appreciate that. I should have let you go first.
Well, you didn't have to because I did. I mean, I'm just listen.
Calls it like he sees it.
It's like Philly. I had Philly at number 2. I had Philly at number 1 for the longest time. I don't like Philly,
That's
it's
true.
just, but I got to call it like I sees it. I think that was a big win. Again, your schedule is easy, but it's not even, I think, versus like the Colts and maybe the Broncos, right? Broncos are winning, but they're not winning as impressively as New England. Like New England is.
It's a good point. Not only are they winning, they're
really putting it on teams.
Yeah, and they're covering almost every single spread. The Falcons being the only difference. But even that game, they were this close to running away with that game, and then we had a fumble, and it happens. But they still won.
They still won that game. Yeah. And honestly, the Tampa game, it was a garbage time touchdown to me. It was 28-23 was the final, and it really would have been 28 to what, 16 or whatever the fuck it was. So it really wasn't. It was good early. It wasn't really that competitive. So it is what it is.
Go Pats, go.
No. But I will not let my hatred for other teams fuck up my power rankings.
You're
unbiased as possible.
And also, I will say, like, I've always watched the Commanders over the years because of your enjoyment of them. So, and then now my father-in-law is a fan. So, like, Jess and I like to watch them. So I just love that you've been watching the Patriots.
I have because Melissa is a fan. She got mad at me yesterday because I was saying about the Patriots. And like, oh, here we go. Like, all the fans come back again. And she's like, she gets mad because she never went away.
She never left.
Like you never went away.
Uh-huh.
She gets mad because she's like, he's just so fucking annoying. I was like, but it's like, I've seen it. I've heard people, well, we had our run. I don't watch them anymore. I went to the game a couple of years ago and they're like, oh, I haven't been going. I don't, season 2, I haven't really been going. Oh, why? Because they suck? So, for those fans, I get mad. I said to her, I go, I'm not talking about you.
Right. And I love, Jess is always, she's a super fan. She used to live tweet Patriot games. They were hilarious. It used to be one of my Monday rituals was to go back and read her live tweets from the game. And they were hilarious.
Well, put that same fire back in those hot takes.
I know.
Anyway, well, we had right on time again.
Oh yeah, it was a good one. It was a good one.
We had a solid beer of the week.
Yeah. I know.
Start this thing.
Jesus Christ.
If you didn't watch that, go back and watch that.
I also never finished it because not my favorite, but I will finish it right now.
Fair enough. Had a good beer of the week for the Bureau. Shout out Tom Holland. We didn't love it, but hey, we love you. Made our picks. Yep. Week 11's coming up. Thanksgiving's coming up. Holy guacamole. Catch us on the TikTokies and the Instagrams and YouTube Shorts and like and subscribe and comment.
Yep. We are currently on the drive to 100 subscribers.
I know. If we can get 100 by the end of this season.
We started the season at what, 72?
I think so.
We're at 88. So we're moving.
Listen, and you know what? I will say, too. People don't understand the difficulty there because they probably watch channels that have millions of subscribers and shit.
Yeah. Go look at the video views, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Doesn't match.
This is
Something's fishy.
I'm saying.
Something smells fishy.
Listen, it's also a lot of money getting pumped into those things.
Oh, yeah.
Big production companies are paying for those YouTube channels. So we are just a small channel.
Right. But every one of those 88 is a real human being.
Yes,
and we're
it
getting
is.
some comments on the short. So thank you, because I like that because it spurs some conversation.
Yeah, listen, comment.
And I love hearing what other outside perspectives feel about certain things. Like the Lions fan.
Right.
Not just the golf guy, but the other one who's like,
Oh, we forgot him in the first iteration of the power rankings.
Yep.
So fine. We'll own it.
Yeah. But they're literally number one for me now. So you're welcome.
Right. And you just kicked the shit out of us, and I just gave you your flowers. So anyway, until next time.
Bye.